Okay, welcome to Lobo Podcast. Today we have Emily Keep It Strap Ogle from Kentucky. We talk about the mama thug when she got caught stealing at the Kentucky Six Flags, me shoplifting for Cadbury eggs, Beaners, Caprice Classics, why she got fired at Potbellies, why she missed her flights because of Rovaughn, episode 22 of the Lobo Podcast. That's Rovaughn. Corn Dogs, New York, our comedy career, strap-ons, cocaine, meth, Molly. Okay, check out the Lobo Podcast, Patreon. Please subscribe. $3 a month to support the podcast. I got to pay for James, got to pay for everything, got to pay for hosting, got to have a baby. So if you like the podcast, support every week of free content a little bit. Or if you know what, if not, let's say you hear a podcast like, I want to help out a little bit. Go to the Linktree, go to the PayPal, go to Venmo, Cashmo. Send me $1. Okay, you heard an episode, you like it, $1. Help your day out. Just help out the podcast. Again, go to YouTube, subscribe, tell a friend. You want to do something with James Webb, hit him up. Might be more available, might not, but there's a lot you can do. Albums, podcast. Okay, Lobo Den.
Lobo Den, Lobo Den, Lobo Den. Lobo Den, Lobo Den, Lobo Den. Lobo Den, Lobo Den, Lobo Den. Lobo Den, Lobo Den, Lobo Den. It's the Lobo Den.
Okay, this is Giovanni Diaz from the Lobo Den Podcast. Is this how I start? I don't remember.
Yes.
But to my left is James Webb from the People of Comedy Studio.
What
Hello,
up?
James? What up, James? And then across from me is Emily, what was it? Keep It Strapped Ogle, right? Southerner. Strap-on user, likes the ladies, likes getting kicked out for what happened? You were shoplifting at a Pizza Hut. What'd you say earlier? You lost your was it Six Flags?
Bro, all you gotta do is have the shirt and you just go in there like you work there. You ain't never worked in a restaurant. You know how to make food.
Nah.
So I went in there and I made.
Wait, where was it? Where would it happen? Where's the establishment?
In Hillview, in Louisville, Kentucky. It's a place called Hillview.
Hillview. Oh,
Hillview Pizza. No, I'm just playing. I never did that shit. I stole from Six Flags.
Oh,
Kentucky Kingdom, and I got my all right. And then what was
Kentucky
the other
Kingdom
thing
is
that I
their
did?
Six Flags, right? What'd
Yeah,
you steal?
it used to be part of Six Flags. It's not anymore.
Now it's Kentucky Kingdom.
Now it's just Kentucky Kingdom because Caitlin Lassiter got her feet cut off. It was a big thing.
Who? Caitlyn Jenner? What? Who?
Caitlin Lassiter. This is some
Who's
fucked
that?
up shit. Dude, she went to my middle school. You never heard of that?
I've
It's
never heard
the
of
elevator.
Caitlin.
So you know those rides that go all the way up? And then they just shoot down.
Oh, I
It
love
was
those,
called
like
the
the giant
elevator where a
drop.
fucking cord snapped. Swear to God. It's not funny.
She gone.
No, she wasn't gone. It cut
Her
both
feet.
her feet off. Yeah. Hell yeah. And she like sued the shit out of him. So now it's just Kentucky Kingdom.
Now
It was shut down for a while and then they opened
Now
it back
she's
up.
making hundreds of $1,000s on
Holy
OnlyFans doing
shit,
stunt
okay.
porn, right?
Yeah, this is a true story. You know what I heard?
Stunt porn.
I
is a
heard she
thing.
tried to go back once it opened back up, and she tried to get on the ride. They said, "I'm so sorry, ma'am, you're 2 feet too short."
Oh, shit.
I had to put that out there. I'm a piece of shit, bro. She's fucking rich.
Oh, she's a redhead
She
too. I
better
like
be.
that.
She gets to wear whatever shoe size she wants.
Whatever. Remember them Chinese ladies? They would bind their feet, right? This was fucking got to the
Yeah,
point
like
quick.
one of her feet were in the fucking kitty place. The
She a
kitty.
Wiccan?
Oh,
Okay.
my God.
Yeah, this is real. This is a true story. She went to-
$500,000.
She went to Mazik Middle School, then she transferred. I went to this place called Highland Middle School, and she went to. I didn't know her like that, but obviously, but.
How did this even fucking happen? Oh, a
Malfunction
a
on
cable
a fucking
snap.
roller
A cable
coaster.
broke.
But I
Yeah.
thought it was like
and
the
fucking
holy shit.
like I'm into kinky shit, but you know, like,
Yeah, dude.
it's fucked up. She was young. She was my age, and you know what? I swear to God, I can't make this up. I was on the ride the day before. Because when you have the Kentucky Kingdom, like that's when we was in
Oh yeah.
middle school, so we'd be up there every day. It was like like
I-
roller skate and shit like that. You went to the Kingdom every day, bro. You got that Kingdom and that's what they do. You get it shredded. So I got caught stealing, and I wasn't stealing for
Like-
myself. I was stealing for this girl.
like
Imagine that.
You were stealing for a girl like that guy.
Hell
Who
yeah.
started Hollapalooza? Is that what it's called?
what?
Who's the guy? He had that icon guy, Cherry Perry, caught stealing. Remember him? You know, well, you like
I've
country?
been caught stealing. Who I like country?
Yeah.
I love country.
You got caught stealing. Where else? Why?
Oh my God.
Why are you such a Winona Ryder? Like what's Winona
Then I
Ryder?
realized you're better off in life not to have to deal with getting caught stealing and have to pay all that versus
No,
just
what?
paying for the product.
Why'd you like to steal? You just didn't want to pay, or you
When I was
were
a kid,
into
well,
it?
my mom didn't like give me any money. Like
Uh-huh.
you know, some kids have money given to them, other kids don't. You know the best way to steal. Here's what I used to steal, and this is fucked up. Cause look at me, right? This is true as fuck. We used to go into Victoria's Secret and steal lip gloss. And these are like $12 lip glosses. Let me show you. I'm going to use a lighter. This is the best way to do it, right? You shove it up your sleeve
cooch.
like
Oh,
that.
sleeve.
Look, and then you pull your sleeve up, right? And then you get up. You can walk around. Ain't nothing in your pockets. They tried to take my phone at school. One time he was like, stand up because he thought it was going to fall off, but I already shoved it up my thing and I stood up, bro. Hey, motherfucker. That was some G shit.
The same thing happened in Miami. I was riding these dudes, and we were gonna get pulled over, and the girl's like, "Give it to me."
Riding some dudes?
No, we were riding. It was me, a friend, and two people that were in the restaurant industry. So they had cocaine on them, and then she was like, "Give me that shit. I'll put it in my cooch." I remember it was
shove
like,
it up.
just shove it right up the cooch, and I was like, I remember hearing it. She had a very like aggressive, manly voice, and she worked at
Was it me?
Was it Shoe?
Wait a minute. Where in the hell was I?
Nah, she was more dark skinned. She was more dark skinned. Then it kind of looked like Pocahontas a little bit.
I do wear braids a lot. If you know me and Leoka, I wear braids like every day.
I did that when I went to Miami. I put my braids on. But no, I remember like what I used to like to do was steal. I would steal gum at the
Like stupid shit. You're a kid.
I like no kids. This is a few years ago. I was an adult. I would get drunk, right? Something when I would drink, I just would want to steal because I feel when I would drink, I feel like, hey, I can drink, so whatever I do is okay and get away with it.
Yeah.
So I would steal. Like my favorite thing was to steal the gum at the gas station while I'm talking to the guy and he's looking at me. I like to look in his eye because it's right. Because it's right in front, right? So I'm talking to him and I'm like grabbing it and I grab it and I don't think I had a fanny pack at the time, maybe, and I would just steal. So I'd love stealing in front of him. I got caught stealing.
It's the adrenaline rush of it. Like food, like when I work in restaurants, food tastes better when it's stolen.
Yeah.
You know, and you're in the back real quick and it tastes better, but then you order it and you eat it and you're like, not as good. It's the fucking
Are you a Christian?
satisfaction. I am.
All right.
Presbyterian.
So
I can't make that up. We only went when they was giving out free shit. Easter and Christmas. My mom's like, all right, we're going to church today.
That's why I brought up Christianity or Presbyterianism because,
Whatever the fuck it is.
you know Cadbury eggs, right? They come out around April.
Yeah, Cadbury, yeah.
I had a thing where it's like, I felt like I felt like I never should pay for a Cadbury egg, right? I had this entitlement, this Cadbury egg privilege, I guess. So I would, whenever I'd be at Walmart, and I would only do it at Walmart, right? I wouldn't do it as mom and pop place. I would get the Cadbury egg, I'd eat it, and then I'd leave. So, or pens. I never felt I had to pay for pens for some reason. It just felt wrong. I was like, I don't think, like, why am I paying for pens? So I'd go to Walmart, Jewel, Target, allegedly, and steal pens and Cadbury eggs. I think that's it.
What? I'm so sorry. What does Cadbury eggs have to do with
Easter,
Christianity?
Christians.
Oh, right. Okay.
They come out
I
around.
went twice a year. Fuck. Cranberry eggs. Is that like a thing? I don't know. I don't even like them like that.
God, Jesus died and came
and
back.
left cranberry eggs.
He came
Aren't
back.
they like in aluminum foil or no?
Yeah. So I put that in my pocket.
Jesus had aluminum foil.
Yeah. He put on his hat.
So they
tinfoil hat.
barbecued back in his day.
Jesus
bro.
was the original Alex Jones.
That's what makes me think of aluminum foil. Jesus was out there barbecuing, brother. All right. Cranberry egg.
Why'd you leave the South?
Well, I left to do comedy.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I've been out here for a long time, well, not a long time, 6 years, I think it saved my life, honestly.
What was going on in Louisville?
Shortage of needles. You go into Texas Roadhouse and there's needle dispensaries owned by the
Really? In
napkins.
Louisville?
Yes.
Heron?
Yes.
The heron?
Yeah. But not like that. I never fucking did heroin. And I would like to say I never did meth, but my mom's probably watching this.
did.
But one time I think I
think.
did Molly.
Me too.
Yeah. And I'm like, hell no, this is meth, motherfucker. I'm like, I'm about to, dude, that was a crazy
Meth
night,
Molly.
bro.
What happened
Hey,
to
I
you?
will never do Molly again. I just had a dream the other night that I was buying these Molly pills, and I was like, what the fuck, Emily, you say you never did? Because, give me some mushrooms, give me some acid, bro. That shit fire. Don't get me out here like this, because I'm like,
What happened? Tell me about your meth Molly story.
I'm with another comedian. Well, I'm with Rovaughn Hill, of course, and another comedian.
He was on
name, but she's like fucked up, and they're not letting her in. I'm like, bro, fuck this bitch. I'm like, we getting in here. I want to get bitches. Like, I was like, should not write a bitch.
Well, that was you?
I should have went home.
You had the strap on?
I was just out. I was just no. I ain't never used a strap on, bro. Real shit. In my
Okay.
life. Just
No,
so you know.
like I've watched. Not you, but I watched it on TV. not TV. What's the internet? I've watched like strap-on stuff. I've allegedly.
That's cool.
I've been around a strap.
I don't know.
I've been around a strap-on allegedly.
Did you have one in your ass?
But it was a little. It was a little one, dude. It was a little one.
In your butt?
Allegedly, it was a little. It was because we were at the store, and I was like, nah, that was too big. That's gay. That little one, I was like, I could deal with that. You know what I mean? I was like, no homo, put it in.
Yeah,
Come on my
I
stomach.
don't
What's
give a
up,
fuck.
bitch?
Hey, bro, when it comes to the bedroom, that's why the doors are shut. You know? And if there's kids sleeping in the other room, they're locked. You know what I'm saying? Because it gets weird. I like it. I'm fucking nasty. You know?
See that meme? There's a meme.
Y'all worried about COVID. You better triple sanitize this, my motherfucker.
I just bought Preparation H today for my girlfriend.
Did you? And then for a hemorrhoids.
Yeah, I looked at it. She's like, did it get smaller? I was like, I don't know. I was drunk last night. I can't tell. You ever have a hemorrhoid?
Hemorrhoid?
I've never had
but
one
I
either.
eat a lot of hot Cheetos, so like I shit, and then I get up and I'm like, I can't walk because my ass is on fire. And hot peppers.
You fuck with tacos?
Shout out to Chicago for hot peppers, bro.
Jardinere?
Jardinera, fire. We don't know nobody. But I
You
take
put it on
that
your
shit
pizza?
to the South every time because I work at a Potbelly. Every time I go to the South, I take about 3-4 bottles of the Potbelly Jardinera.
Yeah.
Fucking fire. And I turn them on. They be like, oh.
They
We'll
don't
take
have
them in the bedroom behind doors and just.
Oh, they don't have Jardinere. Like I was in
No.
Florida. I was at a Subway. I don't eat Subway
never heard
usually.
of that.
I'll fuck with Potbellies, but I don't fuck with Subway.
Right, no.
I fucking hate Subway. dude.
Subway. I mean,
Their bread's made out of
Potbelly's
yoga
fire.
mats. Get the fuck out of here. Anyways, and then Jared was a pedophile. Remember him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he fucked girls.
Weight loss guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was there for
wonder
the
how you lost-
commercials. I watched TV before.
He lost weight.
I
Those-
never lost weight eating sandwiches. I'll let you know.
Yeah, dude.
I lost weight without the bread.
I know, dude. He was losing weight. Those girls were losing their innocence. But anyways,
That was crazy in his video, and they're like pulling him out of the home, and they're like, "There's millions of porn pictures." Dude, what do you think he lost the weight for? To get bitches?
Oh my
You know, that's why
God.
most cheaters lose weight because they're trying to. That's how you know if your spouse is
yeah,
cheating.
she's starting to work out or better her
Yeah,
life.
right, yeah,
And I
you're
was like,
like,
man, why are you
yeah.
trying to better yourself,
There you
bitch?
go. Hey, bitch. No, I'm just-
Why? What journey are you trying to go on? Like, what are you doing?
There he is. Is that his last name? Fogel? Ah, fuck. Fogel, Ogle. God, is this my fucking
Is that-
cousin? Uncle. I do remember him now. He came over that Christmas.
I've never been with a biological cousin.
But I don't. I have a very small family.
Oh, look! I just see. What did it say? Lunch consisted of 6-inch turkey subs, 6-inch, of course, a bag of baked potato chips, and a Diet Coke. So if you drink that, or if you eat that meal, it'll make you a pedophile. Apparently,
Where is he from?
where is he from?
Indiana.
Duh. God, when I ride the Greyhound, I hate. That's the only state I have to ride through. Indiana.
Yeah, Bloomington.
Let me. Makes sense. Well,
If Rovaughn was on here.
so was he. He was talking about that. We've been together since Friday. I got off work, dude, and today all he's talking about. I'm like, I'm so ready to go to this podcast so you can get the fuck out of my face. You know when you're like young and your best friend,
yeah.
you know, and they want to stay. You know, not like that, but I mean, we was at
I
a
know
show.
what you
We did
mean.
2 shows last night. So, and I'm like, just come, because he lives far out, like in the West End. So I'm like, just come. You know, you can sleep on my couch that I just brought in off the street, you know, for you. No, I'm lying. And it's just like to that point this morning where I'm like, God, you're getting on my fucking nerves. You know, you wake up and it's like, is that Rovaughn Hill on my fucking couch? And I live in a studio, which I just upgraded. So my studio's nice. You know what I'm saying? Walk-in closet, separate kitchen.
Hey.
Right on Belmont, Party Street. But, yes. And then it's Rovaughn Hill on top of all that. You know? Like, God.
I had that.
No, I love him to death.
I was with a friend, and then I'd sleep at his house. Then we'd drive together to work to go caddy. And then there was a point where the caddy master started putting us on loops together. So then afterwards, we'd go play golf. And then I was like,
It's
finally, I
like-
told my caddy, I was like, look, this is my friend. You think you're doing me a favor, but don't put me out with him. Like, I can't be
Do
around
it
him anymore,
anymore.
right?
Right.
And then we're friends, so I'm out there with him. He's like, hey, can you get this water for me or rakes, and it's
Right,
like, 'cause you got to
yeah,
clean the
yeah.
rakes and do stuff, and it's like, dude, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, get out
I
of
thought
here.
you was gonna say fuck me, like I was in a
Fuck me in
relationship.
a sand trap.
Dog, they wanted me to get well, not like that, but I love Rovaughn, and at the end of the day, everybody, and I've always thought about bringing them onto my job. I've worked there like just dumbass Potbelly, and they're hiring all the time, but I'm like, we're not bringing Rovaughn in this motherfucker. I was like, we both gonna lose our jobs. What are you talking about? Like, hell no, I cannot work with this guy. It's gonna be bad.
Cowabunga
Cowabunga.
were the words that
Ain't it this?
yeah, Cowabunga were the words that Rovaughn said allegedly on the episode he was on. We were in my car in front of the Gallery Cabaret.
That's what he was saying. He
Yeah.
said that exactly. Well, he didn't say Cowabunga. He said he was. I was like in front of guy. Like I'm going to James Webb. Like what? Are you I didn't know I was meeting on a street corner. In this motherfucker.
Yeah, in my Honda Fit, we allegedly had a powder on the podcast. And then, but after that, he opened up a little bit, right? He was talking about the Navy and the sand, because before it was a little bit more reserved, Rovaughn or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was like, can I do this on the air? Cowabunga. And then, allegedly, and then, yeah.
One time, are you
Allegedly.
talking about powder? Right. Allegedly, one time,
Allegedly,
allegedly,
which is on the internet.
yeah, one person said, because I don't do cocaine, but
Mm-hmm.
I have it done. It's on my- oh, wait, a powder.
Mm-hmm.
My bad.
What's cocaine?
But they said you're not allowed to do it anymore because it was just falling all out, allegedly.
Do you have a
Well,
deviated
who knows?
septum like me?
Huh?
Do you have a deviated septum like me, so it's hard to get it in?
No, I don't. Not me, Rovaughn. They said you're not allowed to waste my stuff no more. No, I don't.
I hate
tasted
that.
it. I've tasted it. Hi, Mom. Tasted it. And that's
What are the-
basically just like eating boogers. So I do that all the time, anyways.
What do the Mexicans say? They have a phrase for it. They're like, I don't have a cocaine problem. I just like how it smells, right? But they say it in
Yeah,
Spanish,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, I heard that.
Yo no tengo.
Oh, you know.
Yo no tengo problema de la con coca.
It's something like that.
Más me gusta el olor or something like that.
Hell no.
Oh fuck! One time somebody laced a sausage, one of those cured meat sausages, right? You would
What?
get like
That you
with
can eat
cocaine.
anytime.
Because I was like, all right, allegedly, right? Allegedly, I was at a party, and there was like,
I don't know what I'm allowed.
and they're like, Giovanni. No, this is made up. I'm just making. This is my character I do. This
What,
is
it's
the
a
Lobo
joke?
character. It's all
It's a
made
joke.
up right
You're
now.
a comedian.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
joke.
I'm gonna just make something up right now. It's fake.
fake.
It's fake news right
worked
now.
on this. You wrote
This is
this.
my CNN bit. So, anyways, I was like, I was there.
Fictional.
Fictional, right? Like a novel. Like what's that get? Emily Potter? No. Harry Potter? I'm like, it's like Harry Potter is
What?
made up, right? There's no elves. Are there elves in Harry Potter? No.
Sorceress.
Sorcerer's Stone. This is a
Stone.
Sorcerer's Stone.
There's
Stone.
stones.
Yeah, there was a stone.
So there was a stone,
A black stone, which is a gang.
and they broke it down.
Oh yeah, yeah. You gotta get that. Oh,
A rock, if you will.
look, I'm not saying I was a fan of it, but like the routine of like making a coffee, like getting the rock, breaking it, whatever, you know, blah blah
Right.
blah, laying out the lines. And lines I never did until I met white people. This is all made up, but I was like, ooh, lines, and it was all bumps. Mexicans just do bumps. They have the little bag they have in their pocket, little Coke pocket.
Oh, I
Go
know
to the
that.
bathroom, key bump. You know what I mean? There's like 4 or 5 legs in the stall. What is it?
Yes.
Somebody, I think, some South Texas comedian has a bit about that, like, you know, the horses' legs. Anyways, so then they were like, "Hey, Giovanni, you want to do some coke?" And I was like, "Nah," you know, I wasn't really doing it. I was like, "No, I can't." Allegedly, all made up. And then, so then they were feeding me. My friends like, "Hey, try some of this sausage." I was like, "Oh, that's pretty good." And like, "Here, have another one." And this one tasted different. And I was like, "What the fuck? What's going on here?" And I was like, "Oh, they laced the fucking
Laced it.
sausage with cocaine." You know what I mean? And I was like, I got laced.
You will get laced. T. Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. It's funny how, like, when you're drinking or doing drugs, like, how much you want other people to do it, maybe because you don't want to feel bad about yourself. So when
No,
that
and they
person's
try
not
to get
doing
them.
it, yeah.
Can
no.
I be dead ass honest with you? And
Dead
this
ass.
is just on the record, right?
Uh-huh.
This is on the record. My dad, Sam, thinks I'm a straight cocaine addict. Bro, I've never snorted cocaine up my
Mm-hmm.
nose. Allegedly. No, I'm just I have tasted it like, you know,
yeah,
it tastes like a cup of Joe.
Cops taste it on
feels
TV
like a
shows.
cup of Joe, like a cup of coffee,
Yeah.
baby. You can buy this for, you know what I'm saying, $1.
This is
Okay.
cocaine, basically.
Let me get some because I just tasted it. But I call my mom. You know how many times I've been in those stalls? Like I do comedy, so like obviously I'm in that environment a lot, and I call my mom when I leave. And I say, "Hey, Mom, real quick, can't make this up. She will vouch. I say, real quick, I just left a bathroom where they're doing a fucking lines of cocaine off strippers' fucking titties, you know? But I didn't do it. And I just want you to know, dare to care.
What's your mama say?
No, she believes me. She does.
She's like,
and
I'm
I
proud
think
of you.
I really
I
talk
love you.
about cocaine a lot because it's around a lot, right? But I don't fuck with the shit. I've tasted it. I've felt like a good cup of coffee. I don't need that. I'm more of like a drinker. I smoke weed.
What's your
Kill me.
go-to booze that you like to drink?
My go-to. Well, I'm on a diet right now, so vodka.
Okay, skinny vodka.
But no, I'm a bourbon bitch for sure.
Oh,
and then when
Kentucky.
quarantine started, yeah. When quarantine started, I got on unemployment. So I used to be like 155 pounds, worked out every fucking day.
Oh, I
Gave
remember
a
you were
fuck
lifting and
about
stuff.
life, yeah. Lifted, like that was my shit. I get right off work, go. Quarantine hit, unemployment. Uncle Trump paid me $1,500 every 2 weeks to be at Kentucky at a lake. So I was drinking a fifth of bourbon every day.
Oh my god.
I gained 30 pounds, maybe 40 now. I don't know. I don't keep up anymore. At first, I was like, fuck, is that? And then the other day at work, you know what the fuck this motherfucker said to me? I said, God will, I'm just getting so fat. He was like, you're not fat, you're swole, bitch. Quit drinking. And you know how that just sits with you? It is Sunday at 3:47 in the afternoon. I'm thinking about how he said, you're not fat, you're swole, bitch. Quit drinking. Yeah. And it just stressed.
It's those moments where
Like, fuck. But I don't give a fuck because, like, I know and it's been a hard fucking couple years, man. I mean, it really has. And fuck that shit. I'm going to get back to it when my mind is ready to.
I started this week because I've been getting a
Yeah.
dad bod, right?
Right.
Because
Are
it's
you a dad?
March 10th,
Oh,
due
you
date.
ready?
I'm having a baby.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Exciting.
Probably. I
I don't know. All my friends have kids. I hate them. My best friend, Bobby Joe, had her first kid at 14, and she just
Bobby
turned
Joe.
10. She just turned 10, and it's like, I love her kid. But all the other kids, like, do you have lice? Like,
They do.
I hate
They all have
kids.
lice,
Fucking
dude.
suck.
They
They're
all
just-
have lice.
They don't wash their hands. They fart on you.
They do.
It's just disgusting.
There's always farting. Lice. I
lot of
paid for
nasty.
lice the other day for the clinic for the lice. Lice is always all these kids have lice.
Yeah,
How come
back up
adults
off
don't get
me.
lice? What is it? The lice like
Adults. the
lice are
parents get-
pedophiles, right? Basically, they only
Right.
like kids. Like I never
don't
hear
know.
about adults.
Right, I know. Yeah. I had lice one when I was like
They were lice
13.
on Epstein
Yeah.
Island.
Kids suck, by the way. Just no, they don't.
People
but I
ask
could
me.
not fucking imagine. And how old are you?
37.
37, 26. My mom had me when she was 37. My mom's 64. I'm 26. So just so you know,
Oh,
that's
this
gonna
is
be
it.
a cool.
You're gonna be my daughter
No,
or son.
It's gonna be a cool relationship because you're gonna go through. I'm dead ass like your older little stage, and then you get in a retirement stage, and it's cool as fuck. Like my mom's like with the shits. Like my mom, well, I can't say it
Shuffleboard?
all. Allegedly, it's just like, can you get edibles? I'm like,
Yes, I can.
I'm coming to Chicago. It's legal. Like, I'm like, yes. It's so like, and sometimes it's, and I'm just telling you this because you will have a kid, having like an older parent, because most people where I come from at least have kids at 16, 14,
The huge,
15,
yeah.
16, 17. So by now, you know, and by the time you go to have a kid, it's like weird, but it's not. And I think the relationship is really cool between me and my mom. Just like she got to wild out. Right.
Oh,
I have two
I
older
wilded
brothers.
out,
She had her
yeah.
first kid at 32. 32.
Mm-hmm.
So my oldest brother, and then you like go through that, like calm her on down, and then you get into retirement stage. So she's 64,
Mm-hmm.
57. Is her 1957? So I think she's like 64. She's about to retire this year, and she's about to wild out. And we're about to have a great fucking time, bro. She's like, we went on a cruise. Like, it's just cool. And you think, oh my God, my mom ain't gonna never see me make it because she's old. But then it don't matter about that shit. you
Wait,
know?
your mom saw you naked today?
I said she ain't gonna be able to see me make it.
Oh, I think you said
right?
naked.
So if it's like takes 10, you know. Well, she should be good. She never smoked or nothing. But I'm just telling you, it's gonna be a really cool relationship when they become a adult, and you're like really
Sure.
wow.
Yeah, 'cause
it's just fun.
Because
like,
I got it out of my system. Because, you know, there's this mom. You have your kid early. Now you want to party. You kind of resent them because it's like, I want to party,
but
and they're like, I need my mom to
Right.
take care of them, or blah blah blah. And then you calm down. So the kids are going through with that wild, allegedly coke phase. Like imagine if I had a kid at 20. I was wilding out. You know what I mean? I was drinking a lot of. It was before. I didn't have Zimas, but it was before White Claws.
When did these come out last year?
Right before COVID, when these came out, right? Because it was Zima and there was nothing, and then there was White Claw. Is that how it happened? Yeah.
I don't know what Zima is. I smoke.
Oh, you're young.
I smoke liquor.
You were born in the 90s or something, or 2000, 1995. You're a baby.
I used to be. Now I'm just getting. Now it was cool when I was a little young. Now I just have a problem. You know, and I'm just like, all right, bitch. Like, my paychecks are $850. You gotta figure it out, you know. But I work at this place where it's like you can't get fired. You know, Potbelly.
Why?
Have you ever been to a Potbelly?
Yeah.
Have you?
I have arguments with people. 'Cause
Have you ever been to a Potbelly and talked to a worker there?
I used to know a
You
guy.
cannot get fired from a Potbelly. I'm telling you. I'm the only white person I think that's ever worked for them too. And they, you know what? In their complaints, they call me the white girl. They'd like, or if they're really polite, they call me the Caucasian.
The Caucasian cracker.
But they don't, because I'm the realest one that worked there, and I always say I made your shit with a smile, and I be hooking them up. They be coming just for me. They be like, I'm gonna give you this money. I ain't gonna lie. They be like, don't show nobody this, but they'll tip me and be like, because I'm like, I'll give you an extra ounce of meat. Fuck you talking about? Save my money.
I get it skitty. I get it skinny. I get it skinny to lose weight. I get a soup. The ice cream.
To lose weight.
I knew.
Do you know how much calories is in one shake?
I would get
minimum like 750.
the cookies.
Minimum.
Are like 600 calories or something like that.
Oh, yeah,
that
they're
sugar cookie you
terrible.
guys have.
Do you know what
I get
kills me about that fucking job? Can I just vent right now?
the kettle one chips.
No. Listen, I work at this Potbellies on, doesn't matter, allegedly. It's downtown on where all these lawyers work. So I'm at the bottom of this building with all these lawyers. And dude, they're fucking bitches, you know? Like they're so high strung and shit. Like if you don't, you know, I know you're talking about those cookies, but the little cookies that go on top of the shakes.
Yeah, on the straw.
Yeah, and they be like, you know, that's important, but it's one cookie. It's this big. You'd be like, we're out of cookies today. They'd be like, out of you'd be like, we're out of tomatoes. I'm so sorry, like the truck didn't come. They're like, I don't even want it anymore. It's like it's a fucking tomato, bitch. Calm down. Bro, do you get the meat? Do you get the lettuce, mustard, hot peppers, mayo? Like, you worried about, they'd be like, out of tomatoes? Like, they're about to fucking die. It is sick.
Tell him the dude from the Patriots doesn't eat tomatoes. The quarterbacker. Tom Brady. He don't eat tomatoes.
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Buccaneers. Do you know what the definition of a buccaneer is?
A pirate?
No. I will look it up. It's a long one.
What is it?
And do you think it's a long one? Look it up. What is the definition of buccaneer? And I'll read it out loud. Because I was tripping acid with Rovaughn, and it was a big thing about the football. And I said, so what the fuck is a buccaneer? A pirate originally off the Spanish coast. The Mandarin buccaneers were terrorized in the Mediterranean. Look, do you think their coach tells them this before they go on the stage? Do you think they say, hey, remember what being a buccaneer is?
Didn't their coach get fired? Oh, wait. Who's John Gruden? No, that was back in the day. He was a
Robbers that conduct all types of robbery on the sea. Like,
Thanks.
I think I'm a buccaneer. I don't even watch professional sports. I'm from a college town, so.
Oh, yeah. Kentucky
really
has
enjoy
no...
college
the
town.
birds, some type of bird, right? Cardinal?
Cardinal, yeah.
The Louisville Carnival.
And then Kentucky
My buddy used to live in
Wildcats.
Lexington,
Yeah,
right? Which is
that's the Wildcats.
the
That's where my
Wildcat.
mom went to college.
Oh, she was a Wildcat?
University of Kentucky, yeah.
They took, what's his name? John Carpa.
Oh, I can't say this.
Say it.
I can't because I know my dad's going to watch. My mom would kill me. I really can't. I'll tell you after. Just
Yeah, tell
remind
me
me.
after.
It's John Calipari.
Yeah, John Calipari.
Yeah. And then Rick Pitino, he got fired because they were
Didn't he die? of
paying.
cancer?
No, he got fired. Rick Pitino was Louisville's coach. He got fired for paying off students. Like, duh.
Duh.
You think, right. What the fuck you think they're coming
This
here?
is
Why do you
America,
think we have great teams? Because they're being paid.
You get
This
money
kid,
and
it was like a
pussy.
white guy, like the white kid, and he like pulled up in like a
Bentley?
2017 Jeep. And they're like, no, they didn't pay me. They paid my mom. But, and then the whole thing with the prostitutes and shit, like when they try to scout. And that woman wrote the whole book about her and her daughters.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
She was like a madam? And she
Yeah,
would hook
right.
With
With
would
the
pimp her daughters?
what's it called when they go out to like
Remember?
scout and shit and
Yeah.
or whatever, and they like whatever.
It was like
Louisville,
Pimp My
paid.
Ride, but it was Pimp My Daughter.
Right, and I
With Exhibit in it. He was the
think
host.
that's super fucking cool. Like you should do that, right?
You should pimp your daughters.
No, I'm playing. But I
Like
mean,
dowries back in the day, right? People would accept dowries for their daughters.
what is ever right in this
Yeah.
world? You know, just like then they took. Okay, so they won 2013 or 2014 NCAA, and they disappeared the whole thing. Louisville, Kentucky. I mean, University of Louisville won the NCAA, I think 2013, and now they've stripped it from us. So it's like it's not.
Oh,
in
like it's not
existence.
there?
It's not in existence,
They
right? You know
Alex-
how you go out and they have the flags and it's like this is the shit, and it's the NCAA, bro. Like a very serious time in sports, you know. And they fucking now it's like it doesn't exist. But we were there. We went out in them streets. We were burning the couches. We were fucking there, and nobody will ever. You know,
Now you got the couch. And
weird.
Rovaughn
How do you
sleeping
just
on it.
do that though? How do you just be like, man, we're gonna just take this?
Dude, that's
from
like,
you.
look, that's some 1984
because
shit.
you were fucking.
Paying kids. They don't get paid. Like, look how much money they make. The NCAA off of fucking college
I know.
basketball. But they,
Not just off everything else, gambling, beer, all that. They making tons of fucking money.
and they took it away.
I just took it,
Like-
which I don't give a fuck. I don't really care about sports like that. I played them. I played softball.
The golf? You like golf?
I like
It's a
golf.
lesbian sport, right?
Oh, what the fuck? Hell no. The only time I ever played golf, I got kicked off the court because I was pissed. I was like 6 years old, and I was out there with my two brothers and my mama, and she took us out there, and I got pissed, and I started doing like this thing on the green, and they came
No,
out
you
there and
can't
kicked
do
us
that.
off.
You
Yeah,
can't
they
do
can't.
that.
I was pissed.
Dude.
I was throwing a tantrum. I was young as fuck.
Yeah, you
and they
can't fuck
came
with
out
the
there
green
and kicked
at
us all
all.
off. And my mom drove this fucking, what's it called? Crown Vic.
I love Crown Vic.
Yeah, they're cool. Cop cars.
Yeah.
Not in Chicago.
There was a Mexican dude who had like a Crown Vic, right? And
Imagine that. Weird.
this son of a bitch, fucking, he was a landscaper too. Is your dad Mexican or just a landscaper? What's the
Just
fucking
a
difference?
We don't know what the fuck he is. He just sleeps there. He stuck around.
So this Mexican hits my fucking Honda Prelude, right? Going to work to go landscaping, and he starts just driving off, right? This old dude, and I follow him, and he's picking up another fucking landscaper because they're gonna go landscape, right? And then I don't call it when the cop comes, which is actually the cop was actually the mom of my high school crush, who later in life almost arrested me when I was allegedly opening doors when I was walking home drunk. But they didn't get me. Yeah.
Car doors.
Yeah. Allegedly. All made up.
Right. No, that's fine.
So then I've sold tampons before. But anyways.
Sold tampons.
Yeah, we'll get back to that. You've never stole tampons?
Oh, stole them.
Yeah. From a car across the street. But anyways, all right. So then this old beaner
Oh my
hits
god.
me, right? So I go up to her.
What'd you just say?
This old beaner, I'll tell you why, hits me, drives off.
I can enjoy it. I just can't say it. Say it again. I'm just like,
This fucking spit.
I'm fucking
No.
with you.
No, I'm gonna retire Spig next year. But anyways, so this son of a bitch near retirement, I don't call it hit and run because it's like I don't want to fuck this dude's life up. I just want it because it's a serious charge, hit and run. I just want my shit paid for, right? And then I'm calling his insurance company. He's like, "Hey, you guys paying for my shit? You paying?" I drive down. They're like, "What's going on? You guys don't answer." It's like, "Oh, actually, our client or whatever said that he was not at fault, and because the ticket, there was no hit and run ticket. I didn't report it. Like, we're not going to pay out the car. You know what I mean? You have to fight it with your insurance company." And I was like, "You fucking son of a bitch, you old fucking peener." So then what? So then allegedly.
God.
Allegedly,
I'm getting high over here.
I'm not.
I'm playing.
So allegedly, a few times a year. Now this part is made up, right? This is all made up. It's a character,
skit.
right? So my character would go 2 times a year in the night and do things to his Caprice Classic, slash his tire, maybe break a window. I don't know. Piss on his car. Actually, I never pissed because he was afraid. My character was afraid of the DNA. I don't know. You're not gonna get DNA.
Oh
you got paranoid.
my God, you a bitch, bro. I would have pulled my trousers down. I'm a whole bitch. I'd have pulled them out.
No, I had a bottle of saved urine that was like really old.
Deer urine. You should.
No, it was mine.
Oh,
It was. I was there for a year, and it smelled so bad.
That's so fucking
And I was gonna
weird.
throw it. It was gonna be a urine bomb in his
Wait.
car, and never gonna get the smell up. I didn't do it. No,
You saved
but
urine for a year?
I used to.
For what? Piss test?
No.
Oh, okay.
Like I was
Never
lazy.
mind.
I'll tell you why. Because I would be in my room on my IBM
And you
Aptiva.
don't want to get up and go to the
So I
bathroom.
would
I've
pee
heard
in there.
so many guys. Can I tell you? I've heard women leave guys for that. They're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
They're like, this man had fucking gallons of piss next to his Xbox. Yeah, it's just Anyway,
The ring of death.
so
Anyway,
if you want, you got a kid on the way. You probably would you? Girl,
what?
you got a girlfriend. That's
Yeah.
fine.
I peed on her. Or she peed on me. Somebody peed on somebody. We probably won't piss
What
on
happens
each other.
behind closed doors stays behind closed doors. People.
Oh, yeah, there's a meme,
It's not
right?
squirting, it's piss. I'm here to admit it. I spit it.
You seen the meme?
All right, clean this 3 times.
Yeah, sanitizer.
COVID. Let me put this
Take the
up.
bottle, bitch. Fucking Jesus. Yeah.
It's this old fucking beaner. So then I had to pay for this. So this is the Caprice Classic. This is what's happened. So
Right,
then
no, this is
one night my character was at a bar drinking and left. And I was driving. He was driving home and he was like, this motherfucker. He drove by his street and he saw the car and I was like, or he was like, fuck this dude. There he is, and he didn't have his knife to slash his tires. So I was like, what are you going to do, character Giovanni? And I was like, you know what? I'll ram his car. So then he backs up his Honda Civic and then full blast into his car. But this old Caprice Classic is a metal box.
Right, yeah. Metal body, yeah.
The Honda
That's an old
Civic,
school, right. It's-
99, is a fiberglass piece
and
of
it's
shit.
made to, when you hit from the front end.
So then
it's made to
this
crank.
Honda Civic was all fucked up, and then this guy's car was like unscathed, and I was just like, "Fuck, I go home." But he, this is because I lost that car. I was gonna. I'm kind of glad that things happen for a reason. My journey. I was gonna move to California.
Everything happens for a reason.
Oh my god!
It do, I believe
Yeah,
that.
I believe it too. But it's so corny when girls have it on there. Whatever. Like on their house. It's so annoying.
I have that as soon as you walk
Blessed.
in. My studio just has one thing up on the wall.
What does it
It's
say? Blessed.
that Everything happens for a reason.
So then,
I'm still a girl last time I checked. I'm allowed.
so then, what the fuck? I don't remember what I was talking about. So then, things happen
I
for
would
a
like to
reason.
say it.
Oh, I didn't go to California. Beaner. So then, this should just be the title of the episode, Beaner. Google these tits. Anyways, I just thought of that when I saw Google. I don't know. I don't really have
Is that what
moods.
you Google? Tits? Tits
No.
are like not that cool. Like I like them. Don't get me wrong, I love them. But they're not like the best.
Wait, what?
I think the pussy's the best part.
I like the pussy, like smelling it.
Like tits are cool. Like they're cool and they're just like out. You know, it's just like are your tits out? Because most bitches don't like take their shirts off a lot. She's like, oh, you're cool with your tits being out.
Oh yeah, I've
You
been with
make it-
girls when they don't take off
yeah.
their shirt, and I was like, "This is
It's
legal?
Not, is this kind of
is
like
this even
this
sex?
is not right? It's not cool. You know, it's not fun. I honestly agree with that. And this is kind of I don't know if we can talk about this, but that is like when they don't. It's like fuck it, take
like,
your
what are you
fucking titties out.
doing?
They supposed to be whacking. You know what
You know
I'm
what I
saying?
mean? Yeah.
Whacking. I want them hitting your face,
Yes.
hitting my face.
Slap? You slap titties before?
It's
You slap a titty?
slap
little
a
bit?
titty.
Yeah.
Yeah, but fuck no, I'm just playing out.
Fucking God.
I'm just playing. I'm not here to talk about that, but look. If you gon' fuck, take your shirt off. Just get naked. It's supposed
Get
to be
naked.
nasty. Just get butt naked.
I don't even like fucking
You
socks.
know, and like
Take
I'm
your
not.
socks off.
So I've never used strap on nothing like that. So I'm not like to pull the panties to the side. But you better take them bitches off. What the fuck? Pull to the side, bitch. We on the side of the road by a dumpster. You better take them off.
Yeah, this isn't fucking We're not at Potbellies, right?
We in the walk-in.
Walk-in.
I'm just no walk-in of a restaurant where it's the cooler.
Oh, the walk-in.
I'm lying.
So then
I would not.
I was gonna move to California.
Oh, right. You were.
I was gonna move
Everything.
within like a week and 2 weeks, but then I never moved, right? Because my car was fucked up, and eventually it was towed from this piece of shit housing development I worked at, the Towers in Waukegan, this big 14-story housing project. So then I never moved to California, but thankfully I didn't, because now I don't know if you've been in California recently. It's a shithole. There's a lot of, speaking of needles, there's a lot of needle shit. People, no, that's San Francisco, that shit in the ground, right? I'm sorry, I'm mixing up my shithole California fucking city states. All right, I'm going on a rant. Anyways, how'd you start comedy? What's you from
Can I just
Louisville?
tell you the one
What's
time
up?
I ever been to California? Me and Rovaughn missed the plane to Vegas. Dude, we was fucked up. I'll just never forget. I said, one more pint of New Amsterdam, bro. We had like a 8 o'clock flight. We missed it. So they had to reroute us. And we landed in California. It's the only time. And I just sat there and drank like $50 beers. Wanted a cigarette.
Arnold
so
Schwarzenegger
bad.
was the governor there once.
Well, oh yeah, I heard of that. I know him. He plays in that Christmas movie. Happy
Jingle All the
Holidays.
Way.
Yeah, Happy Holidays.
We were just talking about Jingle with Sinbad.
Speaking of that, yeah, and about the toy, right?
Yeah.
It's about that. Yeah. Well, how did I start doing comedy?
Yeah. If you're watching Sinbad.
No, this is kind of a good story. My mom. This is honest. My mom. Like growing up, I was always just like the piece of shit of the family. My brother's battalion.
Who was the piece of
chief.
shit? You're the black
Me.
sheep? All right.
I'm the youngest. Like I'm just Emily.
Thug
That's what we
life.
say all the time. Like I could go in there at Christmas and be like, I didn't bring anybody anything. They're like, that's fine. We're just happy to see you, girl. You're alive. You know, at least you're alive. And but my mom left a newspaper out. There's this place in Louisville, Kentucky, and any comedian that's been in Louisville will tell you Comedy Caravan. It's been named a couple names, but it was a newspaper sitting on the counter like your mom would. You know, she leaves a note. But anyways, it had a note on it. It said you can go in.
The Courier Sentinel, right?
Yeah, Courier Journal.
Something like that.
Yep,
Right.
Courier Journal. And it was just basically for like an announcement for the Comedy Caravan. And it said you go in as a performer, you pay $2. And as an audience, you pay $1. And then at the end, they vote the best set. And then that person whoever wins takes all the money between the performers and the audience.
And
right?
you won.
No. Hell no. Hell no, brother. Hell no. That would have been a good one. This motherfucker, Lucius, Lucius, and Lloyd, he's a comedian in Louisville. He said, bitch, if you want to start rapping, just do that. I had the microphone. I'm dead ass. I'm just up there. And now I freestyle. I love riff style of comedy just because that's like me and it's just all real. You know what I'm saying? But like it's different now. It's like a freestyle of rap, but it's comedy. And there's like certain places where that's accepted. And, you know, I obviously have my set shit. But, yeah, no. I lost like a motherfucker. And then the next time I went back, I wrote some jokes. Right. Imagine that. Writing jokes to do comedy. Dude, I told this, and when I walked in, there was all these comedians. The pressure is different. You know, a lot of comedians try to make comedians laugh, and that's not important, right? You're there to work. You're in the gym to work, right? So Louisville's like a good comedy community. So everybody's in there. They're like running shit. They're like, all right. And I walk in there, and they're like, all right, get on stage. Show us what you're about to do. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Gee, I look like an alcoholic. I got up on that stage. My hand was like this. And I'm like trying to do it. And I tell this joke about the struggles real. It's like this bro, dude, still to this day. And they was like, that's a great joke or whatever. And I was like, and you know what they told me? Say this is the microphone. They said, hold it more down to the bottom. They like, you up here like you finna start rapping. They like, hold it down. You know, stop shaking. I'm like, it's like 12 of Louisville's best comedians. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? But yeah, that joke smack. They said that's an amazing joke. And still to this day, I will pull it out of my pocket sometimes, you know. And that was cool. And then I was like, dude, I'm great. I'm moving to Chicago. And I was like, probably like 7 months in. But I was like, this is it. And I'm still here. And like, I've fucking made a life here and it's cool, you know. And I'm like that person. I'm like,
So that's why after that you came to
Inspiration.
Chicago, right?
yeah. And I was like, I got this. The hardest part about being in Chicago right now is I had to. So
Puerto Ricans.
No, we don't call them that. I'm just playing. Hardest part about being in Chicago like that is you come up so fresh, and then you have to establish yourself, right? And then you have to work, and then you think you good, and then other people come up who are already established, right? And then they get all those spots, and it's like, all right, what's next? You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of where I'm at right now, like, what's next? Because I feel like I've established myself, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, do I move somewhere else where I'm fucking established and move, and maybe I can be that person to get my spots, get what do. You get what I'm saying?
What do you think, James? What do you suggest?
Stay or move?
Yeah.
You know my
Stay.
answer.
I'm staying, bro. Everybody's moving, so this motherfucker.
You don't
fuck
have
the
to move
railroad,
anymore,
right?
you know what I
I'm
mean?
just saying, like, there's just some
Well,
certain
look.
things. I have my own, you know.
I mean, if you're worried about, because you are established now, Emily, you've been here for a long time. You're extremely funny, unique. Like, people know who you are,
Definitely.
and you know it's good that you're gonna stay. And
Right? Yeah. Well, everybody moving to Austin. I'm like, I'm gonna
Yeah,
Don't go to
nobody,
Austin.
nobody smart is moving to Austin, and you can quote me on that. But
No, I
fucking, like, especially now, like, look what,
in Chicago.
yeah,
Yeah.
You're in Chicago,
Right.
like.
One of the things, but what? And here's my question.
You're
as
not-
well. This is just a question. Honestly, it's like somebody, you know, I mean, I've been in it for what, 6-7 years now.
Mm-hmm.
But I started with a fake ID. You get what I'm saying? My
Sure.
mom would be right there, and I was Gabriela Maria Gonzalez.
Beaner!
Swear to-
Beaner! Beaner!
Dude, I'd wear my hair down. I have very long, dark hair. I wear it down. Hey, my mom was like, "You can't tell me that ain't my daughter." She's a G. She's a G, bro. I'm like, "You damn
love
right."
your mom.
Different. I mean, you know, daddy ain't way, man.
The older mom.
But my question is, like, where are the eight? Where is all these people? So you watch, you know, not like that, but you watch these, you hear all this history of comedy, which I don't even like to watch comedy. You know? But you hear all this shit, and there's these people that make shit happen, right? Agents. What do you do about that? Where are they at?
what do you mean?
Like, where are they at? They ain't out here scouting.
You don't need to be scouted
People
anymore.
run shows and don't scout, and it be the same people on the show every fucking time. Producers, you have 3-4 producers on the show, and it be the same lineup.
Let them.
Right,
And
let
look,
them.
and it's
Let
so-
them. I agree
there's the
with
thing.
that, bro.
It's, man, even like.
I'm just questioning. I'm just y'all talking about
Have you
it.
have
I'm
you
like,
have you
talking
have you
about
produced a show?
it. Who, me?
Yeah.
Man, you ain't never heard of the heckle mic at the Mutiny on Western and Elston, boy. Bang, bang. Everything go. You can say whatever you want. I could say the B word. Or the N word. Or the F word. I could still say the F word.
Well, yeah.
I'm allowed. But no. That
like
was a
this- I'll tell
stupid
you
ass
the
show.
thing.
But I get what you're saying. And
It's
I
like
get
once you're
it's
on the other
hard,
side,
right.
it's not. Because even the other day,
I
in the
never
book
wanted
podcast,
to. I don't want to do that.
And it's
Right.
But what I do like about when you do produce a show, you get to see the other side. It's not that easy. Like you forget, like, oh shit, this
Right.
comic is whatever.
Right,
So
right.
if you're
and
not
you're so busy yourself.
organized and on point with everything, like and excel, like it's so hard. You're like, oh shit, this person. And there's always somebody.
Right.
And then the good thing about being out there all the time, being exposed, it's like when you're out there and you see, oh yeah, that guy or this. So when you keep putting it out there, you're more likely to kind of like catch or see. You know what I mean? It's like, and it never ends because there's
Right.
always that cycle, and then there's new people coming, and it's like, it's tough. But then you got to, there's a point where you got to balance out, like, all right, here's my art, these are my artists, and here's the business side.
Right.
And I hate to
And
quote
that's
Bill
what's most
Cosby because he's a
important.
rapist, but I'll let you. No, he got convicted, right?
The R word.
Yeah.
Not the one I use, but
But Bill Cosby gave advice to the N. No, not the N word. What's the black comedian from New York? Really funny. He's from Chicago, but he's very swole. His parents were African. His Nigerians, I think. He's Nigerian. He's black. Swole.
Dave
Used to
Chappelle.
do Sprite. New York. The first Sprite
are
commercials.
we playing a board game? What the fuck is going on?
He's super funny.
What are you talking about?
He's a black comedian in New
Godfrey?
York. From Godfrey. There we go. He's swole. Right? Pull up Godfrey dick pics. No, but look.
Oh my god.
So Bill Cosby gave the advice to Godfrey in iComics. See if you can find it. But he's like, you know, what is he saying? He's like, it's what is a show business like? The show. Can you find a clip? Godfrey advice Cosby in iComic, there's two sides of the game. You know, there's the comedy art side and there's the business.
And
So you
I
got to
get that,
balance
but
out.
if you're doing the business, you should be strictly to the business side, right? So if you produce a show and you do comedy and you out of time, you don't have time to think about that. Ain't that somebody else's job?
Yeah, but
Agent, shit like that. Like, ain't that somebody's job?
in an ideal, but where you're at, you got to do both. So you got to fucking make sure you're on top of emailing and following up.
That's what they say.
You
dude.
got to do that shit.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, I hate
man.
it too, but you got to
Yeah, and then I
Unnecessary
have like
evil?
a clip that I
Necessary
need
evil.
to cut down. I don't even know how to do that shit. Like, I'm not really big on like electronics and shit. Not like that. I know I'm a millennial, but I don't really fuck with it. So it's like I don't even know what to do. You know, I'm not asking for. I'm just saying like I just feel like can somebody be at the show?
You
Just
gotta-
like, hey, I'll do this for you. I did NACA. I've been
What's
on
NACA?
college shows, National College Association. NACA. I did a college show. I got paid a decent amount of money for 15 fucking minutes, a decent amount of money. And I was the lowest paid one there, and I got it through. I didn't even showcase. I got it through. Me and my mom busted our ass, fucked a bitch. Shout out J Mom.
What's your mom doing? Can she help you out with this
That
stuff?
was weird because my mom's named Janet, not J Mama. And then I said the girl that all right, her name started with Janet too. That was weird. Shout out J Mama, and I'm like, all right, now I was like, fuck my mom. But like I've done, you know what I'm saying? And these people have agents, and they don't even have to do any work. They just go in there and they just showcase, and then they get booked and they get all the money. I
But-
did shit with 3 people from Wild and Out, like. You know what I'm saying? I just
But
am
this
confused
is the
on how
thing.
the shit works. But I guess we all are.
But think about it. Think about it this way. Like, they're going to be there. They're going to have that. But there's nothing you can do about it. You got to focus on you. So you sounds like you want to focus more. You got to work more on that business side
Right,
of it.
yeah.
Reaching
And
out to the
Lobo.
producers. Getting
That's
the
me.
cycle. You know what I
That's
mean?
my business.
You know what I mean?
I got cards.
You know, let me see your card. Let me see your card.
Boy, I put them up at my work. Bitches be taking them all the time. The best thing about a business card is not to get booked on shows. It's the easiest way to hit on bitches.
Yeah, that's what I-
You go like that.
That's how
And
I
they
used to
might
do
not
it.
see it, but they might.
I used to write my phone number
They
on
might.
cigarettes, on American
yeah.
Spirits, and give them to
What
girls.
you talking about? I write them on Potbelly bags. I have like 3 bags I used to. Every day.
Comedian. Ooh.
Ooh.
At Emily Tufley. Snapchat. You put your Snapchat in here. Okay.
These cards were made 4 years ago. Rovaughn. His are even worse.
You got one of
This
Robot's
the
card?
card. Hey, at the end of the day, you got my number, right?
On Snapchat.
Snapchat, Instagram.
You in the
email.
game right now, right? How do you
I don't
Snapchat?
gangbang no more, bro.
No, not in that game, like the hoes. You use Snapchat like when I was in the
No,
game.
I don't even know why I put that on. Honestly, my Snapchat is like very private. That's like my best friends from Kentucky. You know, it's like limited. Like it's not like if you want to put something, I usually put it. And I need to get I got TikTok, but I don't be knowing me. I need to get on now.
Snapchat for me, like I said, it was dick pics and hoes. No, dick pics.
All right.
And
You are
drugs.
gay.
Dick pics and drugs.
You need to tell your girlfriend, like, because all you've talked about is
Dick
dick
pics.
and dick.
You have no idea, dude.
Vagina.
How many times has he mentioned
Every
something about
show.
dick?
It's not just today.
Dick
Bro.
Van Dyke.
All right, I'm just playing with you, but you mentioned it a lot. All right, what were you talking about? I just keep thinking about you getting railed, you know? I'm lying, I'm playing.
You have. What's our
I talk about dick a lot, though. I always be like, can I suck your dick? One time there's this comedian, Luke Newman. I don't know, y'all probably don't know who the fuck it
I
is.
know Luke.
But he was outside playing the guitar, and
He has a
dude, I don't know if
fancy
you know anything
talk.
about women and guitars, but I was like, dude, I'll fucking suck your dick right now. Period. Like, you know how to play the guitar? You can take these panties and put them to the side. Wait, I don't wear panties. I wear boxers, so that'd be kind of hard, but I'm sure he doesn't have a lot of junk. So
Boxer,
just be-
boxer.
I'm just playing.
That's why he's playing guitar.
I fuck
But look,
with
look here, another example. Luke. So I have a list of like potential guests and things like that, and Luke's
He's
somewhere
cool.
in
He's a
there.
good conversationist.
But if he's not on that list, there's another I know I forgot him to put him, or I screenshotted him, and maybe I forgot to put him on my list. I was like, oh shit! Until you mentioned Luke, I forgot about him.
I will suck your fucking dick, baby. He knows. We bring it up every time we see each other. I was dead ass. I was like, oh, you play guitar? Take your pants off. I'm like, my whole family's musicians. My brother's name Tom, Panty Dropper Tom back in the day. You know, I mean, if you play guitar, you know how to sing a little bit, you definitely get more pussy than any comedian I ever seen a day in my life. You
I
know?
learned how to play guitar for a girl.
For
Never got pussy though.
Oh.
Didn't get pussy.
That sucks.
Because the thing, I was in
Take
high
more
school.
lessons.
She wasn't into guitar music at all,
she
and
wasn't?
I was like, I like her. I'm gonna just start
Wasn't.
playing guitar because it's gonna give me pussy, and it didn't.
Did you serenade her?
Huh? No, she doesn't even know I played it. I saw her at church a few years ago, and she didn't know I was going to church because I was trying to fuck some other girl. I wasn't, so I was faking.
So you went from guitar to going to church to fuck. Like that is too complete. He's like, all right, I'm allergic to guitar for this, but no, I think I'll go to church and fuck the fucking pastor's daughter.
But it was like, what is it? Full circle, because it was like I learned to play guitar to try to fuck her. But now I'm in church right now pretending I'm a Christian to try to fuck her.
What?
And she goes here and she sees me. It's like, oh, you go here? Oh, you're a good person? Yeah, blah, blah,
You're
blah.
a good person.
Let me know when you have a comedy show. I was like, yeah. Yeah, you don't know what I'm up to. I'll let you know.
Gee.
She was married. Like, let me know you want to cheer on your husband.
They do.
They do. There's a lot of cheating going on.
There is. To
90%
the point to where we shouldn't even be in
90%
anything.
of relationships are open, but only the other person knows. There's some shit. I saw it on TikTok.
Right.
What?
No. I fucking went through my own thing.
You you got caught up.
No.
Oh, you're faithful.
I'm the faithful one. Imagine that.
You're a Southern Belle. Are you a Southern
I
Belle?
am a Southern
You're a
Belle.
Southern
And
Belle.
I love saying that. Check my Instagram, Southern Belle. Trying to be a better person, still a piece of shit. That's exactly what it says.
Well, let's pull
Right
up your
top.
Instagram.
Oh, is that on that? Oh, I don't say Southern Belle. Must have took it off. Look, I like it. Click that video right there, the highlight. I've never watched that. I didn't know. No, not that. Okay.
No, we're watching.
Wait, what is this?
We made a whole trip to Popeyes last night. It was funny as hell.
Do they job because he's in the Vienna.
Click that. Let me see what that is.
Doug Lane.
That Brian Rowe.
That is Brian
Rowe. Yep. That's when COVID started taking off.
So, all right, plug your. Yes, do plugs now. We're plugging. Let's do your Instagram. You want what other
that
you want
is
to
it.
plug?
Not my Snapchat. That's it.
You want to?
Same thing for TikTok.
Let's
That's
plug
the same
Brian
thing,
Rowe.
which I only have one video on TikTok.
What's your
It's me
TikTok?
eating a corn dog in
Hold on.
New York.
Excuse me?
And I'm like, here's the thing about these New York corn dogs. I said, the hot dog sucks, but I like the bread. I'll never forget that. We went to New York. All right, I was supposed to be in Nashville.
This is how Kentucky I am. I got this damn corn dog in New York. Look at that hot dog. That ain't right, baby. That ain't no ballpark.
That's
Eating cornbread
a
off of it,
Nathan's
you hear me?
corn dog.
I like the
This
corn
is how
Went to New York, bro. Last minute with Rovaughn. He had a 3-story Airbnb.
What?
On the Jamaica Bay. Cannot make this up. Literally, you walk out, like if you was to walk right there, that's the Jamaica Bay right outside.
What the fuck?
The owner was catching fresh crab, feeding it to us. I don't eat seafood, but Rovaughn was like tearing up crab. He had a 3-story Airbnb in New York for like 3 weeks. Supposed to be in Nashville, then it was my old lady, you know what I'm saying, the whole thing. And I'm like, all right, I'm booking a plane ticket to fucking New York. I get there. Rovan's plane, he missed the first one. And let me just tell you, me and Rovaughn have missed 2 planes together. Right? We were in Philly on school property in a basketball park drinking beer.
Yeah, born and
and we
raised.
missed the train.
Oh my God.
That's why you gotta take Greyhound. You always told me. But no, he was not there, and I had the place to myself for like a night and a half, and I'm like, just in there partying,
Eating corn dogs.
eating corn dogs, dude. They tried to roast me when I bought that corn dog. They was like, "You can order whenever you want." I said, "Brother, I'm from Kentucky, so I'm having a hard time reading this menu. Give me a fucking minute.
Corn dog.
Give me a fucking minute,
Have
God."
any shows coming up?
I don't
Anything
know.
you want to plug?
Who,
Shows,
me? I'm
something?
booked.
Nothing?
I'm booked. Ain't nobody coming. Who's coming to my show? The other day this bitch came to my show and she didn't. 2 people, a black dude and this white girl, right? And a white girl didn't, and out of all the people I thought would be vaccinated, she didn't have vaccination card. It was that beauty bar, so you have to have it. She didn't have it. I'm like, and I'm walking down the street, the bus didn't come. So I'm walking down the street, I'm trying to fucking book it. And this white woman's in the middle of the road like this. She's like, Emily. I'm like, who the fuck are you? She got my shit off Instagram, bang, bang, and showed up to the show, but didn't have a vax card to get in. And then she waited in the car for me to go up, perform, chill, drink, and leave. She's waiting outside, the lights on, ready to go. She said, your Uber's here.
Emily's that good, so go follow her on Instagram, the TikTok.
I got followers. I don't be on that bitch.
Follow her
I
on
need to,
TikTok. And then, James, you have plugs?
Follow at Zanies Digital on TikTok and Instagram. It's going to be all the clips from all the Zanies everywhere, all over the place, in one spot. Zanies Digital. Follow at Zanies Chicago and at Zanies Rosemont as well on both of those platforms. If you want to see stuff from both of the clubs, specifically do that. Also follow at People of Comedy Network on Instagram and at People of Comedy on TikTok. We're going to have more clips from all kinds of shit up on those as well.
Switzer.
Follow Lobo the Podcast on Instagram. Follow Lobo the Podcast on Patreon. $3 a month. You get there's Michael Robinson's episode, yelling at his baby mama.
Please.
Episode 100.
So
Solo
good.
dance. I'm talking about blue cheese. YouTube. Add 1,000 subscribers. 8 subscribers. Go to YouTube. Tell a friend. You want a sticker? DM me.
Tell them.
Do I get a sticker?
Let's see. I like tits, but because of Emily, send me pictures of your vagina and hemorrhoids. Okay, Lobo Den. Thank you.
They're really
Let me go get
close to
Eric.
each other.
Lobo Den,